tickle that. Please leave me alone.
Lucky to stay out of this. And that scientist created a monster that simply shouldn't exist. So our hearts, our brains and torsos, all in the name of science, of course. So he'd be the cleverest man of his time, the fantastic, the incredible, the extraordinary, unforgettable.
They've just had their lunch, so Mrs. Frankenstein might be a little sleepy. She usually bright as a button, but that last bout of pneumonia took its toll on her.
We won't keep her long. I just want to meet her, really. She's asked to see me.
Yes, I know. She's told me all about you, miss.
Hello, Mrs. Frankenstein?
Mrs. Frankenstein!
Decrepit I may be, but I'm certainly not deaf.
Oh, I'm sorry.
We've come from England to meet you.
You must be Elizabeth.
And I'm Henry. A friend.
Hello, Henry.
So, Mrs. Frankenstein, how are you?
How do I look?
Fine, I guess.
Good. Not dead yet.
Clearly.
Did you live with the family at all?
I restored my family name once Victor's father had died.
Victor does seem quite touchy about it.
Bit of a conversation starter, or stopper.
Yes, it would be.
Mary Shelley based the book on a different relative of ours.
Really?
Joseph Conrad Dipple, a scientist and philosopher, wanted to find the source of life, which at the time meant experimenting with alchemy.
Making golds out of metal?
Amongst other things, his experimentations on dead bodies did not endear him to the village.
Bloody hell.
Henry!
So this was a kind of body snatching?
There's no proof, just hearsay. Greatly exaggerated, no doubt.
Grisly, isn't it? We have photos of the old castle where it all took place.
And no one's tried to follow in Mr. Dibble's footsteps?
What do you mean?
No mad scientist in the broom cupboard?
My family bears no resemblance with that ridiculous book.
It's quite a good read, though.
Henry, have you no tact?
It's time for my great aunt's afternoon nap.
Yes, I think we've taken up enough of your time.
I see you have an English newspaper. Do you mind if I borrow it?
By all means, I'm done with it now.
Thank you. I think I shall.
Goodbye, Mrs. Frankenstein. Hopefully we shall have a wedding date arranged soon, to which I shall insist that you attend.
I simply can't wait.
That would be most kind. And hopefully before I die.
Soon then. Oh, I didn't mean that you're going to...
Thank you, Elizabeth. Have a safe journey.
Bye, Mrs. Frankenstein.
What an idiot. Why did I say that?
It's fine, Elizabeth. My great aunt has a sense of humour.
You could have fooled me. She's a scary old bat.
Could you tell me a little bit about Victor's work? He doesn't tell me anything.
Sure. Why don't you come over to the hotel for a coffee and we'll fill you in?
Yes, please.
You don't mind, do you, Elizabeth?
Of course not, Henry. Not while you're on a roll. We're staying at the Hilton. Why don't you come join us once you finish with your great aunt?
I'll be there. Bye, Henry.
Bye, Wilhelmina.
I used to think love at first sight only happened in fairy tales. I never believed it could ever happen to me. But the man who just left with Elizabeth, there's something about him. I don't know what, but I guess that I feel like I know him. I can't wait to see him again. But what if he's already got a girlfriend? Or a wife? But no, he asked me for coffee. That must mean he likes me. Maybe he felt it too. In the beating of our hearts, targeted with Cupid's darts. What should I wear? I'll go and meet him at the hotel, and during our conversation, our eyes will meet, our hands will touch, an unspoken invitation. Then we'll walk under the stars. And wait, I'll have to meet England. And I expect that we'll get married. I know, a double wedding, wouldn't that be nice? Our kids can all play together. Mine won't have that stupid name, Frankenstein. I can see it all now, and I know that somehow my dreams are gonna come true. I didn't know what I was missing, but now I do. I was waiting for
There's no need to look at me like that. She's a very attractive woman.
Yes, I did notice your eyes light up.
We've won the Tour de France again! Look at this across the page. Mysterious press conference. A press conference was called to a laboratory site, Fort William, where a leading scientist was intent of demonstrating the recent developments in regenerative medicine. However, upon arrival, the laboratory was abandoned and seemingly ransacked, with the scientist nowhere to be seen. Police have been informed but are not aware of any crimes being committed, suggesting a practical prank of some kind.
Victor,
What was he doing calling a press conference?
has his work even been validated yet?
One of us needs to go to Scotland.
What about the practice?
I'll arrange cover and then I'll meet you there. We better change those air tickets.
back to Mum. It's getting dark.
How did we end up beggars in this godforsaken place?
Refugees have few rights. You know that. We're lucky not to be kicked out the country.
Lucky? Nothing but endless poverty since we arrived.
Can't go back. You'll be arrested and God knows what else.
But we're not farmers.
Please, Felix, don't give up. You know how it pains Mum.
That's the last of the logs. I'll cut some more tomorrow.
Let me, I can chop.
Mum, you're blind.
And
You chop your hand off.
there's lots of things I can do. You know that.
Mum, please don't add to our worries. We'll do the wood.
I just feel so hopeless.
I'm off to bed. See you in the morning. Agatha! Mum! The field! It's amazing! All the stones have been moved.
And look, there's a fresh basket of logs.
That's incredible. Who's done that?
I have no idea.
Are you two pulling my leg?
There's no way we could have moved all them stones by ourselves.
Team of workers somewhere?
But why?
Don't think about that. Just count our blessings.
Indeed.
Felix! Felix!
Sophie, I can't believe you're here!
Safi, welcome. How was your journey? Don't worry. Mum, we'll have to teach Safi how to speak English.
Yes, welcome, Safi.
Sorry, my father.
Safi, you're a great comfort to my son. You don't understand. Here, your first English lesson. I write hello and you say it back to me.
Hello.
Hello.
Here's a picture book we got from a charity store. Donkey, horse, cow.
Donkey, horse, cow.
Donkey, horse, cow.
My name is Safi.
My name is...
My name is... I used to listen to this woman. Her wisdom taught me to speak. I thought I'd never understand or gain the knowledge that I seek. Well, now I know how I was made, how coldly my life began. And now I know, yes, now I know I'm a monster, not a man. No mother dreaming of my fate, no father waiting for his son, just another scientific case I'm the thing no one believed could be done. He gave me a brain, he gave me a heart. I walk, I talk, I think, I breathe, I'm real. That monster who made me from dead body parts, he never thought how I might feel. It's not my fault, I'm not to blame. I'm the result of one man's fantasy. I little knew how I became. I didn't choose to be this way. Now I know what I am. How it might feel to know you're just an experiment, that every part from your head to your heel is part of a madman's project that simply went better than he ever could have expected. Not a single organ rejected, just my soul. It's not my fault, I'm not to blame. I'm the result of one man's fantasy. I little knew how I became. I didn't choose to be this way. Now I know what I am.
You're a good teacher. I understand much more now.
You've been a good pupil, Safi. So you decided to venture into our home?
You're a wise old woman.
You know we have nothing of value.
You have much love for each other. I read about this in a book, Paradise Lost.
Adam and Eve and the fall of man.
I've learned much through your teachings.
What is your name?
I do not know.
You've lost your memory.
I was not deemed fit to be given a name. No!
Get away! Get away from my mother!
Agatha, it's okay, it's a friend.
He's the one they've been chasing! Get away, you brute!
You see, there is no one who sees me can befriend me. Get out of my way, idiot!
Felix, a stranger's come to help us.
Get your things, we have to get out of here.
I don't understand.
Chinese Indian organs for sale? Kidneys, £5,000? Victor, what are you doing? Ah, here it is, Glasgow City Hospital, thank God.
Hello? Hello? Victor, are you here? It's Wilhelmina.
Are you Victor's sister?
Yes, that's right. And you are?
Justine, a friend. I was just looking for something under the table.
You look like you're hiding to me.
A little nervous, to be honest.
Why?
I wasn't expecting to see anyone here.
Have you seen Victor? No one's heard from him for over a week and we're a little worried.
No, I haven't. Not since the press conference.
Oh?
Victor called a press conference and didn't show up.
What was it about?
I've no idea. The laboratory was left in the state you see it now.
He does get depressed sometimes.
And smash up his own lab.
Could this have been a robbery?
This is just scientific equipment, nothing of intrinsic value here. What do you want? There's no money here, nothing of value.
We'll call the police if you don't leave immediately.
I'm looking for Victor Frankenstein.
Victor?
Victor's disappeared and we don't know where.
How do you know Victor? Look, perhaps I can help you.
And you are?
Wilhelmina.
Wilhelmina.
Actually, we were just leaving.
And who are you?
Justine, a friend of Victor's.
Friend?
Yes, now we really must be going.
You're not going anywhere until you tell me where Victor is.
My brother will not be impressed with your brutish approach.
You're Victor's sister?
Yes, and I can tell you he will not be happy.
Be quiet.
Well, really, wait until Victor hears about this.
Wilhelmina, it's time to go and I think your brother can wait.
You belong to Victor! God has little to do with this. I want to know how I began my life. Victor. Let's send a reply. Hey, I'm at your laboratory with Justine, your friend, who's acting a little strange. Glad to know you're alive. I would like to report a murder at Victor Frankenstein's laboratory, Fort William.
Surgeon, a Miss Professor Warren from the University of Cambridge to see you.
Sharon.
I came as soon as I heard.
Your interest in these premises.
This laboratory is owned by the University of Cambridge.
And?
I've been overseeing a research student undertaking work here.
Victor Frankenstein.
Yes.
When did you last have contact with him?
I received an email from him 2 months ago, prior to the first intrusion into the laboratory, and then a text message from him a few days ago.
Do you still have this text?
Yes, here it is.
Like Prometheus, I stepped too far. It must all be burned in the ashes. Prometheus?
The Greek god who stole the fire from Hercules.
What does this mean?
I just don't know.
Got a freezer full of body parts.
Where on earth did he get all this?
Clearly not from the university.
Of course not.
A regular little body snatcher then.
No, he wouldn't be so reckless.
Perhaps we need to profile him, as he seems to want to live up to the fictional character.
He's a medical student, not a mad scientist.
So what's this for then?
I don't know, clearly a frame of sorts?
A frame for what?
I've no idea.
Looks like it would hold the form of a human.
Perhaps.
How's it go in the novel again?
This has nothing to do with the novel, I assure you.
Frankenstein builds a creature, runs away from it, it murders a lot of people.
We don't have the science available to build a human being from scratch. That really is in the realms of fiction.
Maybe Victor's sister found out that Justine was supplying the occasional body part, and they both silenced her to keep their noses clean.
I have to see his research notes. That will tell me more.
Be my guest. It makes no sense to me whatsoever.
What's he done? This doesn't make any sense. I know he's a driven young man, but I just can't see any defense of what he seems to have been doing. Has he been building a new man? Is this my fault? Am I where it all began? Surely not. He couldn't have. It's not possible. He knew the dangers, I warned him of the risks, but he wasn't one to listen. Always far more likely to insist he had all the answers, insist that he knew best. In hindsight, I should have seen the danger in a man so obsessed.
Henry, a message from Victor's old number. Elizabeth, I'm a friend of Victor's. Where is he?
Ask who's asking. Text back.
What is your name? Why has he got Victor's old number? He told me he lost that ages ago. Listen to this. I don't know.
What do you mean he doesn't know his own name? He must be lying. Ask him if he's forgotten his own name.
Have you forgotten your name? Here we go. Victor never gave me one.
What is he on about? A pet name?
Here's another. I know all about you, Elizabeth. I've read his journal.
His journal?
Yes, Victor writes all his experiments in a journal left to him by his father. Only special projects are meant to go in there.
Do you think this person's one of those special projects?
I don't know. It's possible, I guess.
Come on, let's get back to the laboratory.
I received your text. I'm here. What you want?
I have your journal.
How did you get a hold of that?
You left it in the laboratory on the day of my creation.
And so my phone.
I want to know who I am.
I made a mistake.
You left me to die.
I was frightened.
Run away from me.
I ran away from myself. I thought I could be the first to...
The first?
The first to build something complete, new, and perfect.
And so you created me.
Yes.
In Paradise Lost, God did not abandon Adam, his creation.
You read books?
I possess a human brain, so why not?
I just didn't expect.
You'd hoped I'd die, and you could forget all about me.
The Bible is man's attempt to explain what cannot be explained.
Is that what I am? Inexplicable.
You shouldn't exist, you're not part of natural creation, not born but made.
You should go to church. There is much to learn about the soul.
You've been to church?
I haven't been given the chance.
No one will give you a chance, can't you see?
I've been met with cheers and hostility ever since I opened my eyes. Every time people look away or throw stones at me, something in me dies. I've read your books, listened to your cleverest human beings. Yet whenever anyone lays eyes on me, they can't believe what they're seeing. There's no one like me out there.
No.
No one to share my life with.
No.
Do I have a soul, Victor?
How the hell do I know?
So you don't know if I have a soul. You didn't think this through.
Stop! Stop this!
I have a way you can make this right. You must make another, and when you do, she can be my mate.
Someone like you.
Like God created Eve. You have Elizabeth. I want someone like Elizabeth.
What do you know of Elizabeth?
All that you've put in your journal.
Give that here.
Not until you make me a mate.
A female? I made a mistake creating you, and I'm not about to make another.
I will kill more of your family if you do not give me what I ask.
And how would you live with a new mate?
We will go to South America, stay away from all mankind. All I want is a soulmate, to be happy with my new bride. You've done it before, now do it again. It's a chance to make history, a chance to share your research, and my chance to share the mystery of love.
But suppose I could create another creature like you. What if she rejects you as well?
She won't. She'll be one of my kind. She'll want to spend the rest of her life with me.
You don't know that. Anything is possible. She might hate the sight of you.
That's my problem. Suddenly how you're now interested in consequences. You weren't when you made me and ran away.
Your immune system started to reject the patchwork of tissue and organs that composed your body. Thought you developed a cancer that would eat away at your body. I didn't expect you to survive 24 hours, let alone months.
Well, I'll live. Make me a mate, and I'll leave you alone with the new bride.
All right. But you must give me time. I need to make arrangements.
Time is not on your side if you want to marry Elizabeth.
I can't go through all this again.
I can help you.
No. My laboratory is destroyed.
There are several disused ones on the Orkney Islands. Just hire a new one.
How do you know?
Because I know how to use the brain I've been given.
Henry, have you seen the newspapers? Justine, I can't believe it. You think the guards would notice when she wasn't responding? Someone's at the door. It's Victor. I've got to go. I'll call you back. He's not a murderer. I'll be fine. Stop being so melodramatic.
Elizabeth.
Victor, where have you been?
Up in the mountains.
What mountains?
Ben Nevis.
You were on a mountain climb while your sister lay dead in your laboratory.
I didn't know about that until I climbed the mountain.
Have you heard about Justine?
I know she's been arrested for the murder of Wilhelmina.
Yes, but she committed suicide in her cell.
No. Look at my phone. Wilhelmina sent me this text the day she died.
How do you know Wilhelmina sent that message? Could not the murderer have picked up the phone and used it?
What murderer?
I don't know, Victor. Who'd want to break into your laboratory and kill your sister? Victor!
I don't know anything. Just leave it alone, will you?
Victor, your sister's been murdered.
Well, what do you expect me to do?
I don't know, cry maybe?
Not all people are happy to share their emotions out in the open.
Clearly.
We'll take Wilhelmina back to Geneva and bury her there.
Yes.
Perhaps we can get married at the house by the lake.
Let's just take one step at a time.
So you don't want to marry me?
I need to know exactly what's going on.
I will share my work with you, Elizabeth. Not just yet.
When?
On our wedding night. Breathe. Breathe!
What have you done? She does not breathe. She's beautiful.
I can't live with myself if I know that out there could be into two of you.
I will be with you on your wedding night.
I can't believe I made it here after everything that's been going on in my life. And now my beautiful Elizabeth is going to be my wife. I'm gonna leave it all behind me, start to search for something new. That creature is just a nightmare now, and she must never guess the truth.
I still don't know what she sees in him. It can only be his name.
because he's obsessive and peculiar.
But she loves him all the same. I suppose she knows what he's been up to in his Scottish land, where he's been creating scary creatures.
Frankenstein's monsters, he wouldn't dare. He's full of hot air, always gotta be the next big thing. He thinks he's quite the genius.
Henry, you have to let it go now.
But why is he marrying someone so tedious?
Here's to the bride and groom, the future's looking bright. The path of true love finally found its way. Yay! Here's to us on your wedding day.
There were times I thought we'd never actually make it this far.
Why?
You seemed so far away.
I was only in Scotland.
Yes, I know, but you seemed a long way away from me. I didn't know if you even cared anymore.
I've always loved you, Elizabeth. You're my soulmate. You have been since that first day we met.
Please don't go so far away again.
I won't. I promise. That part of my life is finished. Forever. You're the most important thing to me, the best thing in my life. I can't believe how lucky I am that you are now my wife.
You're my husband, you're the one I love. Our lives are intertwined forever and forever.
Mr. and Mrs. Frankenstein. Here's to the bride and groom, the future's looking bright. The path of true love finally found its way. Yay! Here's to us on your wedding day. On your wedding day. On your wedding day. On your wedding
Are you okay, Elizabeth?
Yeah, everything's fine, Henry. Why?
You've become the same recluse as your husband.
Oh, you know, wedding plans and everything.
Are you sure everything's okay?
Fine, Henry. Honestly, stop worrying. I'll let you know what Victor's been up to the moment he tells me.
You don't know yet.
Henry, I believe you met my great aunt.
Yes.
Elizabeth, if you wish to know where Victor's been the last week, I'm in your room. Come and find out.
Where's Elizabeth off to, Victor?
Probably changing into another glamorous going away outfit.
What's with the goons on the door?
Just a security measure.
Victor, security measure at a wedding.
Henry,
Victor, what's going on?
general practice seems to suit you.
Yes, and Elizabeth. Not that the newlywed will be coming back now.
Elizabeth! Elizabeth!
Victor, what have you done?
Elizabeth! Elizabeth!
Victor, is that your creation?
Victor, you have to go after that thing. You have to destroy it.
Victor,
Leave me alone.
we have to find that creation.
And what?
Capture him.
Put him on display.
You can't let him be found by anyone else.
Better not disgrace the name of Cambridge, Professor.
Is there something I can help you with?
No one can help me now.
Perhaps you need an act of prayer.
I have murdered mankind.
You underestimate the value of prayer.
God couldn't possibly understand. I have created hell on earth.
He really doesn't know what he's talking about.
Don't listen to her. She's too afraid I've let the scientific genie out of the bottle.
I don't know what's been going on, but clearly he needs comfort.
I've created another. A female.
What?
But I destroy her before the creature could take her away. And now he wants to destroy me on the glaciers in the north.
I will pray for you and hope that you find peace with your maker.
Victor, come back to Cambridge. We can organise a search party.
No, I created him and I have to destroy him. Now leave me alone.
I am a satisfied, miserable wretch. He is determined to live, and I am satisfied.
From that moment on, I bore hell within me. And so you see me now. I can't live to see the creature's destruction. But I need your assurance that you will destroy him. Please.
Captain, we can't go on. The way is blocked and there's that thing out there.
We have a task to undertake, and I mean to fulfill it.
But what about...
He is dead. Victor has gone. I am now utterly alone.
Stand back! Get your weapon!
No! Leave him alone! Why do you weep for him?
He was my father.
He abandoned you.
He little knew what he was doing. I punished him, killed all that he loved.
Captain, we must kill him!
Yes.
Must? Why must we?
Soon I shall die, and what I feel will be no longer felt.
He's come to claim his creator. Who are we to stand in his way?
I, for the miserable and the abandoned. I'm an abortion to be spurned at, kicked and trampled on.
You cannot stay out on the ice.
I will light a funeral pyre for him and me. I will exult in the agony of the torturing flame. The rest of my kind will perish in the fire, and my ashes will be swept into the sea by the winds. Stand back, your guns cannot hurt me.
We must say a prayer for his soul.
If you wish.
As the fire